What is up, ladies and gents? How's it going? This is ZBN, and I am ChoppazTV, and I'm here with Dez,
What's up, boys?
Brendan,
Yo.
and Austin Soccer.
Yo, what's up, guys?
And today we're just going to be taking a look at all of the zombies' wonder weapons and ranking them in tiers. So let's just get into this.
Alright, who
All right.
wants to start this?
Terrible.
We're going in chronological, so World at War all the way up to Black Ops 4, and that's including IW.
Yeah,
It is.
Alright, wonderwaffe.
I'd
Alright,
put
who
it
wants
at, I'd put it
That's
at
going
A tier.
firmly in the A tier for me.
A
as well.
tier, yeah.
It's
A tier
so
as well.
good in every game, but the only fault it has is it only kills 10 zombies at a time, and I forget what Doris it was, but one of them it took your
Yeah.
jug away.
Yeah,
It was
World
the
at War.
major-
World at War was
major
the
backlash
issue
on a
with it.
weapon.
If not for that, just the two maps that, or the one map that it's just like shit in, it would be maybe S tier, but the fact that it also only kills 10 zombies per shot, there
Yeah,
are
it causes
miniguns
a
that kill
problem,
24 zombies per shot.
Yeah, true.
See, I'm putting it in B tier, because I can't put it any lower than that, specifically just because it's infinite damage, and I can't put an infinite damage gun lower than B tier.
Mm-hmm.
But, first of all, you just can't miss how bad it is in World at War with taking away Jug and
Yeah.
everything else.
That's kind of a big thing.
But it's
And the
like
other thing is, like,
necessary for
I personally, like, if we're talking I can't rank it lower because of damage. Like, infinite damage is infinite damage. But personally, I don't like the Wonderwaffe. I just find it's a very, like, for its time in World at War, I'm sure it was like amazing. It was the first Wonder Weapon anyone's seen, but I didn't start at World at War.
Yeah,
I just think
I started in Black Ops 1, and I've never really liked it that much, to be honest.
yeah, it's okay. Like, I'd take it over like a regular gun usually, which is kind of the point of a Wonder Weapon.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I don't have any issues with it other than like the few, but like it's nothing special. It's kind of old. Like we've seen it a million times.
Yeah,
Like,
it's been
how
in
many
there.
maps
Been
is
done
it
and
in it?
redone.
Like not counting remakes. Like fuck, I can't look at
A
this
lot.
gun
I
anymore.
can't get- I
A
don't know if I
lot.
can count
It's
them
a
on
lot.
two
I
hands.
think it's-
I don't know if I can count them
Besides
on
the
both
ray
hands.
gun, it's been in. I think it's the second most used weapon besides the ray gun.
I feel like the Thundergun's
Yeah,
been in
I
more
wouldn't be
maps than
surprised.
the Wonderwaffe has.
No, it hasn't.
I don't
Wonder
believe
Waffe's
that
been
at
in
all.
more.
All right, I'm ready to go on to the next.
Yeah,
Yeah, go
ray
ahead.
gun.
The classic, the image of zombies, though, ray gun itself.
It's
I
going
would
in the
say
fucking
Tier weapon.
Yeah,
B tier for me.
Yep, B tier for
B.
me as well.
B.
I'm putting it in C. I want to put it higher, but I can't really put anything above C. Like if it's infinite damage, it will go above. But it's not infinite damage. It falls off fairly early. Like it works, and most of the methods when you use it, is a trade out. So you use it and then pack a punch it, use it again, and then trade it out and get it back. Like
So,
it's not infinite damage. That's
I
the issue
agree
it.
with that if it weren't for splash damage. Splash damage is amazing in zombies because it's a horde game mode. That's the nature of it. And you can't sleep on the slash damage because you can
That's true,
harm
yeah.
your whole horde at once.
That's what makes
like-
it better than the Mark II. Like,
In my
you
opinion,
could hit
absolutely. But
every
we'll get to
zombie
that.
at once.
We'll get to that,
Alright.
but in my opinion, it's better than the Mark II, yeah.
Revive me, I have the ray gun.
Yeah, and all the
Nice.
memes, of course. You
Yeah.
can't sleep on the memes.
Nostalgia and everything aside, it hasn't aged that well.
No, it has
so
not aged well.
I'm putting
It
in
hasn't
D
gotten
tier.
any stronger. They haven't
If
added
they'd-
like any damage to it.
if
And
the
it's,
ray gun-
it's not any stronger than it was back in World at War. It's just the zombies themselves have gotten stronger. The ray gun isn't shit. It's the zombies are stronger. That's what people don't
Yeah,
understand.
But the fact remains, would you take it over a normal gun? And my answer is always absolutely.
Yeah, every time.
Depends.
Yeah,
on the
depends.
Well,
gun.
maybe BO3 with the double tap,
BO3 it
tap,
definitely
maybe not.
depends.
Yeah.
No, but Black Ops 3 is a different story because of double tap. That's
Black
exactly
Ops
why.
2, I pick
Yeah,
up the
that's
ray
very
gun all
true.
the time.
Yeah, I'd rock the ray gun in Black Ops 2 and Black Ops.
Black Ops 1, every single time I'd get the ray gun, it's in my hands no matter what. BO3, I would definitely take miniguns with double tap over the ray
Well,
gun.
actually, if we're looking at pure guns and no double taps, let's use Leviathan as an example because there is no double tap. I take the ray gun in Leviathan all the time, other than the other Wonder
weapon.
Weapon.
Really powerful.
Boss fight, it was insane.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
I actually really like the base ray gun.
Are we ready for the
Ready
Winter
for
Sour?
the winter
Yep.
cowl?
F.
I'm
I
putting
think
it in
D
C.
tier.
I can't
because-
put. Yeah, you go.
I'm putting
you
it
go.
in C because I can't put it any higher. But I'm counting every single Winter's Howl. Like the one back in Varuk, the one in 5, and the one in Classified. The one in
We're
Classified is the only
talking
reason it's up high.
classified, That might be a C or a B.
Yep, I put
like
it in
low
C.
B
I'm
tier,
putting it in
but
C just
if
because
we're
of the one in
talking
Classified.
just like Varuk,
No, it's not. It's not on the tier list from what I see
So
again.
if
So it's all of them
Yeah, if
basically.
we're
Just
talking
go
that
based
way,
on
then-
all of them.
Yeah, C tier.
Okay.
Actually, I agree.
I'll move it up to
I'm-
D if we're counting the classified one.
I'm counting, and also,
within
but
that.
doesn't it? I'm not gonna lie though. The Winter's Howl, as shit as it is in
It's fucking
5,
cool. It's really
it looks
cool.
It is cool.
So cool.
it looks
Yeah.
amazing.
It is what a wonder weapon
It fits
should
the
be.
map.
It just
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
have the power.
I just wish it did more damage.
Yeah, if it was the way it was in Classified and all the other maps, at
That would
least
be
B
awesome.
tier, honestly.
Yeah.
It would
B
be
tier.
so good.
B
B
tier.
tier, easy. Yeah.
But I mean,
Alright.
it's just shit.
Not much
Alright.
more to say about
Okay,
it though.
I got
I think
this
the
one.
next one is
I
going to
got
be pretty
this one. I got this one.
self-explanatory.
Yeah.
That's an instant S tier.
Thundergun, my
I'll
favorite,
get out of here. I'll
favorite
kill
wonder
you.
weapon in this game. Thundergun.
S
right
tier.
there.
Absolutely.
All day, every day.
I know
This is-
most of us here started on
Ascension.
Yeah.
Kino, so
Yeah.
this was the gun we grew up with.
Big
This was the gun
nostalgia.
I
and
was
it's good as
trying to
fuck, too.
hit. So
And honestly, the biggest problem is that this was the first wonder weapon we were really introduced to, and honestly, it pretty much still beats out most of the wonder weapons
Oh,
today.
yeah.
you can use the argument of it's been in multiple maps, just like the
Wonderwaffe.
wonderwaffe.
The raygun.
But honestly,
Whoa, this is actually
it was
really
in
fucking
like two.
good.
It was in two of the early ones. It kills 24 zombies, and it came back in Revelations like years after
Infinite
we got it.
damage.
Like, yeah, it's infinite damage can kill a full horde of zombies at a time. I don't know what the
Shit ton
exact
of
it
number
came back
is.
and tagged her toad
Shit
and
ton of
it
ammo
looked.
for
Oh yeah,
24
and tag
for
again.
shot.
Like it was very spread out, unlike the Wonderwaffe, where it literally went back to back
Just like
maps
bang,
and World at
bang,
War.
bang. Yeah.
Mhm.
Do you ever like? And let's be real. Do you ever not get excited seeing that
Oh,
thing in the
no,
box?
no.
Never.
When you literally get Thundergun. Like,
Yeah, it's like the
Yeah.
most. It is one of the most hype guns you can get.
I like
Yeah.
how we're so hype, and then we're gonna look into the next one. It's just gonna.
The
be
next two is just
destroyed.
gonna be like it just
Oh,
falls off a
Yep.
cliff.
All right,
Now-
who's ready for the
I'll
Yeah.
start
Oh,
with
I'm
it.
ready.
DR11?
I'm putting it in D.
I'm in.
The
As am
only
I.
reason is for what it
Because
does
they
on the
co-op.
duos.
Yeah,
In
exactly.
duos,
Okay,
It has
yes.
so much power when you shoot your teammate. That's the only
But
reason
it
it's in
is
D.
I agree.
On solo, it's a
Literally
flat out F
useless
tier.
in solo.
Yeah, completely.
Literally
Solo
useless.
is 100% F. D. I agree with you. Duo is D tier, especially with the
But it
damage
is
boost against your
very,
teammates and all
very
that stuff.
good in co-op.
Yeah.
It
Alright,
was,
well,
it's
that
an
was easy.
interesting idea. It just, I don't know.
It was a good
just
Easter
didn't-
egg.
It was a good idea. It was a good idea, but just very, very poor execution.
Poor
I understand.
execution.
So with the wonder weapons on Call of the Dead, though, as we'll talk about the scavenger in a sec, I think they had to be a certain level of weakness because they couldn't insta kill George. So I think that's why they had to do it.
That is true.
But that being said, it was such a cool concept, and the
But
delivery
they
is
just
just
ruined it with the delivery.
like you basically have this sick looking wonder weapon, and it's basically useless to you if you're playing solo,
Yep.
Yeah.
unless you're doing the Easter egg. So
Alright.
Right on.
Scavenger
moving
now?
on, Call of the Dead wonder weapon number 2.
This is one of my
Scavenger.
favorite
Again.
ideas for a wonder weapon. I just think it's
I'll put
really
scavenger.
cool, but it's not
Yeah.
that great. I think it's a B.
I put it in the B tier because
I put it in D. I love this gun. But
I
it's
also put it in
shit.
D.
It's absolute garbage.
So-
It
really
falls
bad.
off by 33. It can kill George. It's probably the fastest gun to kill George, maybe arguably other than the Dragunov. The Dragunov's a beast again.
So, but here's the
But
thing.
It falls off
Very
at 33
low.
and you need PhD. It's a shit wonder weapon. I love it, but it's shit. It doesn't
I
do
don't
very
anything.
low
like-
B tier for me
Yeah.
purely because I love it.
That's fair. That's
It's
totally
not
fair.
good.
True. I'm
See,
with
here's the
Tyler.
Good.
I don't like the scavenger for the same reason I don't like Voyage of Despair, and it's such a cool concept, and it's so disappointing
Yeah.
that it just sucks. Like,
Mhm.
like it
It
is
does
a
suck,
sniper
but-
rifle wonder weapon that just shoots explosive like darts, basically. That is so cool, and they absolutely just choked on the execution.
It's not a good wonder weapon. I'll be
No,
the
it's
first
not.
to admit it, but it's probably
It is fun.
top
It's fun to
3
use.
of my favorite wonder weapons. So
Oh
I
yeah,
can't
it's
put it
it's
lower
fun to
than
use.
that.
I can't
It's
fault
great.
you there.
Yeah,
It
it's
is
it's
fun
gotta
to
be
use.
one of my favorites as
It
well.
would be
Just
like
shit.
very low B, high C. For me.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you. The same for you.
All right, moving on. Back to good ones though. Here we
Baby
go.
gun S tier. Don't at me.
S tier.
Okay.
S tier.
I
It
can't put
kills
it in S
more-
tier.
It kills more than the Thundergun if you use it properly. It's
So
just, it's difficult to use
It can
properly.
kill
That's the only
most
thing with it.
zombies out of any wonder weapon.
Yeah,
This-
exactly. That's
this
why
may
it's S tier
be-
for me.
In my,
And-
this is probably in my top 3 wonder weapons, but I can't
Yeah.
put it in S because of
I
Black
see.
Ops 3 and the fact that you can't kick them
It
like you
did-
could in
Yeah,
Black
you
Ops.
giving it A tier.
1.
It
You
kind
can
of
pick them in
stopped you.
Black
The
Ops
baby
3.
zombies kind of stopped you. in
Yeah,
Black
they
Ops 3.
can kill you if you're not
baby
careful.
zombies can
Seriously?
kill you.
Damn.
You can
Yeah,
easily
man.
down
Yeah,
yourself.
I've died
I've
to
been
baby
Really,
down
I
on
have not
Shang.
played BO3 Shang enough.
Yeah,
Apparently.
that's the
Oh,
only reason
it's
it's not
scary.
S.
Sucks.
It is
BO3 Shang
scary
sucks.
using this gun.
It looks gorgeous though.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the gun
But
moves. It's
BO1
cool.
version definitely.
Oh yeah, S tier,
Like,
easy.
up top on my favorites and the best. It kills more than any other wonder weapon ever. It has so much ammo. You can kill so many zombies, and it's just fucking cool. You make baby zombies and you just kick them in
Oh
the
yeah,
fucking face.
dope
What's not to
idea.
love
Yeah,
about that?
exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Fantastic wonder weapon for a very underrated map, in my opinion.
Yeah, Shang is definitely a
Yeah,
little.
Shang. I hated
underrated.
Shang. Like I talked about it in the last one. I hated Shang at first,
Yeah.
but
You
the
gotta-
more I played it, the more it grew on me because it's just its difficulty level is the only reason I didn't like it.
You
Shang's a
also
slow
love
burn.
aesthetics, though,
You like it over
nowadays.
time.
Yeah, exactly.
I think more people realized Shang was a good map when BO3 came out.
And they realized
Yeah,
how pretty it was.
And they
Yeah.
were like,
that
"Wait,
was me
this
with
shit
Barut,
is
actually.
awesome." And then they went back to the BO1 version and they got PhD and Mustang and Sally's, and they were like, "Wait, this is actually a good fucking map."
It is a good map. Yeah, it really is.
Exactly.
All right.
All right, moving on to a weapon from
fucking
another
S tier.
slept on. Yeah, another S tier. S tier, absolutely.
S tier, yep.
As far as I'm aware, the actual zap guns themselves are infinite damage as well, but
Yeah,
the
they
wave
are,
gun
but they kill
is what
one
makes
zombie
this
per
thing
shot.
a beast.
So cool.
Not
It's
only
just
that-
like the thunder gun, but it has more ammo.
I
It's fucking
don't know
sick.
what to
You
say.
microwave the zombies.
And even
Yeah.
thinking to this point, is there another wonder weapon that has like two modes where you have two guns and you put them together to make
Mark
it bigger?
I mean,
That's
unless
so
you have the
unique.
stabs,
You could
unless
you could
have the
argue
stab.
like the Mark III because each of the two guns has a completely different effect, and when you
You don't
combine
put
them,
them
it's
together.
better. But
they're
it's
not the wave gun,
same
man.
as the wave
Yeah, no, it's
gun.
not the
Yeah.
wave
Oh,
gun, no.
the wave gun,
The
man.
wave gun is
Such a
just
good
so-
gun.
Wave gun is
Yep.
awesome.
Shit,
And
we've
honestly-
already finished Black Ops 1. Jesus.
And-
And
It's a good
honestly,
map.
like, don't get me wrong, I haven't played a lot of Moon. I've used the wave guns on Moon, obviously, but I haven't played a lot. But just using those again on Leviathan was so satisfying, and I'm like,
Oh
this
my
is an
God.
amazing wonder weapon.
Yeah, it really is.
Just fantastic.
Quick
I
reminder,
haven't
if you guys
played-
have not played Leviathan, definitely try it out. Amazing custom map.
I haven't played Moon in a very long time, but I agree with Brendan.
The
Using them
wave
on
guns,
Leviathan again,
yeah.
it was so amazing. It like opened
Honestly,
my eyes.
If you don't like Moon, if nothing else, go back for the wave guns. Just to use the wave guns.
Yeah.
Just chill on the biodome and
I
use the
would
wave
agree-
guns.
I would
Totally
agree with
worth it.
that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. All
right,
Jet
from
gun,
top tier to
black
bottom
F
tier.
Oh god.
There's
I'm
no-
going
there's
F tier right
nothing
away.
that
F tier.
anyone can ever say to make me believe that this is anything above F tier.
Why
I
does the
know
wonder
it's-
weapon break? Why does it break? It shouldn't
Yeah.
break. That's not
Doesn't
okay.
make any sense.
I know
And
that it's
Run out of
so
charge,
hard to
run out of
build.
energy.
Strat.
Why break? I
Like,
don't get
it's
it.
used for the high round strat, and the way you use it is like you literally use a tiny bit. Wait, use a
Yeah,
tiny bit.
that's
Wait, like
stupid.
it's,
You should
I
be
know
able
it's
to
the
use the
weapon
weapon.
that kills in that map, but it's like fuck. I could never. I want to go for a high round on transit,
No.
but that holds me back
I don't
so
have the
much
patience for
from
that
just
shit.
doing like like a little tap. And if you do a little too much, it breaks it, which is
And
I
the-
don't have
brutal.
the patience
And
for
the
that at
worst
all.
part
I'll be
is when
so pissed.
Transit came out, the hype behind this wonder weapon was unreal. A buildable wonder weapon, people lost their shit, and you get it, and it's
And it
garbage.
sucked, and it
Yeah.
fucking
Actually,
broke, and you had to
I
rebuild
vividly-
it over and over and over
I
again.
vividly remember as a kid building it and being so excited, and then losing it and going, "What happened? Is this a glitch?" Not realizing
I
that's how
remember
the
that
gun
too, yeah.
works.
It's just how it works.
See, I feel like if
Shit's
it broke,
awful.
it should
Control your
be
ass.
go back to the bench and you should be able to pick it up the next round. Not you have to
Okay.
scatter
Yeah.
all the parts of
It
the
should-
map
It
and
should be
rebuild
like the
it.
It should be
flamethrower
like a
where it
charge, yeah.
charges,
Yeah,
It should be like the
exactly.
flamethrower,
The
Like,
100%.
just like the paralyzer did that right. Like I don't like buried and I don't like the paralyzer that much, but that's how it should have been. It should have been like something that like you charge it, the more you eventually it burns out and you have to wait for it to recharge.
Yeah.
That would be
I
fine.
didn't-
It would be a top tier wonder weapon, arguably A tier,
Yeah, it
honestly, because it would be able to kill consistent hordes. But
I didn't know this until
Shit.
recently either, but I found out while I was researching for my Wonder Weapons video. I can't remember if either like when it breaks, if one of the parts falls in the lava or if it somehow gets run over by the bus. I'm pretty sure that part is just gone and you can't build it again.
Jeez.
Just one of the faults of Transit. Hopefully we get that remaster and we can see a proper jet gun.
Oh,
Yeah.
I just
Yeah,
that
would
wish
be nice.
Transit was able to be made on the next gen.
Well, they might be doing that. There's rumors.
Wait,
Nothing
really?
confirmed though.
Oh wow.
Oh, yeah.
We're going
nothing's
to.
confirmed, but
But yeah,
there's a lot
we're getting
of-
off topic, though. Let's move on.
Right back up to the
Sliquifier.
S tier with the Sliquifier.
Absolutely.
First patch, this thing was game breaking, and it's still just as it's not as powerful, but it can still kill a full horde with one bullet. It's
such a
brutal.
funny
It's
gun,
so
Super fun.
good.
It's so
Super
funny.
fun.
It's, so
Its only
cool.
downfall
It's
is being able to knock you off the map, but
Yeah,
other than that,
its only downfall
it's
is
not
the map
enough to
itself.
make it like lower than S tier for me. It's too good, honestly. It's too good.
Low key, if they had put a perk on Die Rise instead of Who's Who, I like Who's Who, I really do. but I just think Die Rise is the worst map to introduce it on. But if they put a perk that made you not slip from the Slickfire stuff, I think that map would be way more appreciated, way less hated.
Yeah. I think it's underrated on its own, but like,
but Slickfire is a great wonder weapon.
There's things that could make the map better. So
I personally think buildable wonder weapons are all, as much as I love the thundergun and the wave gun, buildable wonder weapons are always better, just because it's down to skill and knowing the map. It's not down to luck.
Hitting the box.
Pure RNG.
Yeah, exactly.
But pre-patch, when the Slickfire could literally clear rounds.
Like triple S tier.
Oh my god.
Yeah, one bullet, if you did it properly, it could end a round. It was brutal.
Best wonder weapon ever at that point, when you could just clear a round with one shot.
Yeah, pre-patch, #1 of all time, without a doubt. Alright, but...
Hydraulic Withering?
I'd put it in B. It's not infinite damage, but it's really, really useful. Like,
I put
using
it in
that
A.
with the acid trap,
I'm using
it's like,
A tier.
I'm not
got
putting
it
it in A
in
just
tier.
because it's not infinite damage, and
Acid
take away the traps on the map, it's not going to do anything for you, and I don't just want to go based on what's around it. Like, what's around the wonder weapon in the map.
It's so useful, though.
But
It's
I
on
love
It is
this
very
gun.
useful.
It's really useful,
Literally
yeah.
the monkey bomb effect of shooting the acid
dude.
shots.
You can't. That's like you can't look past that.
Yeah, it's
That
really
is
good.
such a
The only
good
thing that
effect.
sucks is it's so it's so underused in Black Ops 4. Like, I don't think I've ever built this in Black Ops 4 because you have the Magma Gat there.
I
Magma
honestly
Gat now.
didn't know it was a thing in Black Ops 4 until like recently.
Yeah,
because
but
everyone just
Magma
used the
Gat is
Magma
where you
Gat.
should be
Yeah,
at.
the Magma Gat's twice the weapon this is, without a doubt.
Yeah.
The
Alright, but
acid gat is just. I feel like it's such a cool weapon though.
And honestly, I think without too much more conversation, I think the sweeper can go right there beside it in B tier.
yeah,
I
I'm gonna
think
put it
this
there.
I'll
is
put it
different
in
in
tier
my-
2.
I think Acid got A tier for me, B tier Sweeper.
I put them both in.
That's
B.
fair
I
too.
would
I just think
chopper.
they have different purposes. The sweeper's a clearing gun. The acid
Yeah.
gat's a save me gun.
Yeah,
I like the Sweeper. At the end of the day, though, I mean, just think about how much cooler the Acid Gat is. The Sweeper is just like a shotgun.
yeah. It fits the map too. It's one of those weapons
It
where
does.
it's like
I mean, it
fitting
looks
like
cool,
a
don't get me
gangster
wrong.
kind of style map. It's perfect.
Yeah.
It really is.
Exactly.
It looks awesome. It has like the
Yeah.
steam.
Oh, it looks great. Yeah.
vibe going for it and everything, but it's just it's not as useful as the Acid Gat.
So here's a
Yeah, I
controversial
agree.
wonder weapon, I guess. Now, the paralyzer.
Alright. I am gonna put it in A tier. I hate this
Wow,
weapon
yes.
with passion.
That's
I
way
would
higher
say
than
that
I'll
gets
rank
you
it.
to
I'm
round
going A.
70. It
I'm going
easily
A
gets you
tier.
round 70, no problem. And you can't
Yeah.
deny a
You can
wonder weapon that
literally
gets you
just
to
sit
70
on
on its own.
Yeah.
Bank.
It's an
Sit on
infinite
top of
ammo
the
wonder
bank,
weapon.
tap the right trigger.
I'm not gonna lie, it's a really good wonder weapon, but I can't put it in A tier because A tier is for infinite damage weapons, and I can't put this thing above the wonderwaffe. It's insta kill till around 70, so it's not infinite damage.
Yeah, that's true.
So but it's really cool though, the way you can boost yourself up with it and shit. But it's a camping gun, and I don't really respect camping strategies.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're faster, but they're not zombies. That's all. I do them all the time, though. I'm not the one to talk about that, because like Black Ops 4 is pure camping almost.
But at the same time, I haven't played a lot of Buried. I've used this gun maybe only a handful of times, so it could have a hidden gem, but I don't love it. It's okay. It looks cool. It has some cool utility. It does good damage to a high round.
It makes the map so easy.
I feel
Yeah,
like
it really
there's
does.
a controversy with the next one.
Tap the right trigger.
Oh no, you're not. I'm gonna be
I'm
right
on
there
C tier.
along with you.
I would put, like, I don't want to put it in D tier, but
No.
No,
it is.
it's C.
Not
No.
The Mark II is a C tier. I don't like the
No.
Mark
It's
II.
just like the ray gun. It's not
My
infinite
first tier
damage.
weapon.
It has a decent amount of ammo, but it's a trade out weapon. If it's the only weapon on the map, it's a trade out.
This is
Don't
A
like
tier
Mark
You're
II.
for
going
me.
for the ray gun anyway because it does more damage and actually has splash damage as well. So it's
Yeah.
like it's
I
just
don't
it's like
like
a
Mark
lower
II.
tier ray gun, honestly.
I love the Mark II. It's
I
my
think
I
it's
can't-
a
don't get me wrong, I
but
love
don't
it,
think
but
it's
it's
an
not as
exceptional
good.
wonder weapon.
Exactly,
I
yeah.
literally don't. I've went along with the hype with the Mark II, but I've never liked the Mark II. I just find it a cheap cop out of the ray gun.
It's practically just a normal gun.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like a burst fire energy weapon. It's like a gun from IW basically
I always
Yeah.
use the Mark
with a cool
II, though.
skin.
I love the Mark
I-
II.
I like it better than the ray gun, but I don't.
It's so generic. It's like oh yeah, wonder weapon. That's it. There's nothing special about it. It's a
Slowly
burst
looks at my
fire
logo.
energy pistol.
If it had the splash damage the ray gun had, God yes. This
Oh,
is
it looks good. I'll give it that.
Yeah.
It's a great looking wonder weapon.
Yeah.
It's just boring.
But
I
the
love
alpha
the
omega
gun.
ones look like shit because they're just a reskin.
They look the same. I like the look of the Mark II. Just the Mark II itself is a boring wonder weapon in my opinion, and it doesn't do a lot of damage. It drops off pretty early.
Yeah, that's
Alright,
true.
so
Good for
the
early
staffs,
rounds.
Do you guys just want to rank all 4 of them at the same time?
No.
They're all
Well, they're all
going
going to be in different
They're all
areas for me.
different.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just do them one at a
I
time.
Fire.
definitely am gonna have some in different tiers.
We got fire up first, right?
S tier
Fire is B tier.
Fire is
F
B
tier. No,
tier.
no,
B,
my
that's a B.
god.
What do you mean?
Brutal.
What
You
you,
said F.
This
Wait,
is
you said
my
F.
least favorite fucking.
Oh, it's my least favorite too, but
Yeah, same
all the
I
staffs
hate
are
it
good
with the
though.
burning passion. Out of all the stabs, all the bows, all the gauntlets, it's my least favorite.
Yeah, it's
out of
not.
any of
The
them.
only thing holding it
Okay.
back is it's not infinite damage.
It hasn't gotten you
but
killed
it's
once. I
powerful.
sensed some hatred in there. Has it gotten you killed before?
Dude,
It's gotten me
everything on
killed a
Origins has
billion
gotten me
times.
killed.
I know it's gotten you killed.
Alright, well that one is pretty easy. B
Okay.
tier.
It's C tier for me. I still think it's a great wonder weapon.
A
It's
tier
just
for me.
the
I just
worst
love
of
fire.
a
I
good
can't
group
put
of
it on
wonder
the
weapons.
same level as the ray gun and shit because it's way more powerful.
No,
than
that's
the
why
ray
it's
gun,
C
so.
because it's like the Mark II. It's meh. It's okay.
Alright, lightning staff. Personally, my favorite staff, but I'm gonna
Same.
put it in B as well. Where the
What?
fuck did it go?
I'm
There
putting
it is.
this A tier.
I put it A too.
It's really good, but it's not the most effective like killing weapon.
no.
Like
It is for horde.
kills and it can
Oh,
clear.
it's
But like
so
when you're
good for
trying
the
to just
Easter
go
egg.
for like a round, it's not the main choice on
Well,
Origins.
everybody
It's
knows
B
what you're
tier.
going to use for high rounds.
Yes, the ice
Ice
staff,
staff,
obviously.
But if
But
you're
I think
going for
I-
Easter egg,
I
I feel
actually-
like lightning's the best.
Moving on, well, not moving on, but like adding on to that, I put ice and lightning both in A tier because they're both different purposes. You're not going to save yourself with the ice staff ever. It's not
Yeah,
going to
no,
happen.
you
You're
can't.
going to die if you try to.
Lightning,
You're
that
going to
immediately.
die
can
if you try to
defend
save-
the shit out of it, and I like
Actually, you know
that,
what?
but
Yeah,
the
you know what?
charge shot is useless.
You're right.
But
I'm gonna put it in A tier, the lightning staff. I think
Ice and lightning, I think, are A. Actually, you know what? Wind is B. Wind isn't C.
Ice,
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
would-
put A
I-
tier 2. Wind, I agree, is B tier. I'm gonna put
Wind
it
is the
A tier.
best looking staff. Don't even at me.
No,
Ice is
Wind is-
only
Wind is
A.
A tier.
The only reason that ice is A is because it's not infinite damage and it completely shits the bed at 111. I can't put it any higher.
But I feel like
have
111
Ice and
is a
Wind
pretty good round to
A
shit the bed at.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's why it's A tier. It's just
the wind staff.
S tier is for like those top tier weapons.
I would have like ice high A tier, wind low A tier, lightning high B tier, and then fire. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Wind, I feel like is B tier because it's literally a reskin thunder.
It's the only one that's infinite damage, so I can't put it anywhere lower.
Oh,
than-
it is? I didn't know
It's the
that. You know what?
only staff
It's gotta
that's
be A
infinite
then.
Damage. It has
It's got to
to
be
It
A
is
then. I
infinite
didn't know it
damage?
was the only one.
It is infinite
It's the only
damage?
one that's infinite damage, but
Then
it does
I
not
guess,
have
yeah,
the ammo.
I'll
to
bump it up to
complete
A tier then. Yeah, you're right.
Also my favorite stuff.
It
Yeah,
looks
lightning's my
amazing.
personal favorite. All right,
Okay.
I'm
S
gonna
tier.
surprise. I don't know if I'm gonna surprise anyone with this, but
S
it's A
tier.
tier.
Everyone knows it
Can you
already.
pronounce
Here,
it?
take
Can you
away
pronounce it, please,
gobblegums.
for me?
this thing
I
is
agree.
garbage.
I agree. I've actually tried using this thing without gobblegums, and
It's
it's like a
useless.
special.
It's
It's like a special.
absolutely
No, it's not
useless.
useless. It's a specialist weapon.
The
You have it for a couple
Mars
minutes,
Dogma.
and it's gone.
Yeah, that's the only.
It's
Like
still
even
S
on
tier.
Rev, you get 15 total shots.
With
like,
with
if it could have
gobblegums,
aimed
it's
at
like
them.
triple S tier or pack a punched. Actually, pack a punched, I'd say it is S tier.
Oh my
That's-
god.
No,
It's S
I
tier.
I
It's
won't.
S tier no
I
matter
won't.
what.
S
I
tier.
feel
It is
like.
100% S tier.
It's the
You know,
best
if we're
wonder
taking,
weapon ever made.
you know what, I'm gonna move it to S tier because if we're talking all maps it's in, we have to include the pack a punch version because of Rev. So yeah, it's S tier.
I still
we're
don't
ju-
think that.
if it was
Shove your
just
hand
Shadow-
up
Best
the
wonder
ass
weapon ever.
of an alien gun.
It's the most. I don't know if it's the best ever. You run out of ammo
No,
so
I'd say
fast.
Slickifire is the best ever, honestly. No, maybe Baby Gun, one of the two. Thundergun's great, but I wouldn't say it's the best ever.
No, it's not the best.
I love it the most, though.
Yeah.
All right, on to the bows. The bows are all like,
Okay. So
pretty-
Void
they're
we
pretty-
have up first.
honestly, all the bows for me are A tier, except the storm bow is S.
Yeah. Well,
Like,
Yeah,
actually,
I would
I'm,
agree
I'm,
with
I'm
that.
gonna
Good.
say A tier for
Void.
Void and Fire, S tier
I-
for Lightning and Wolf.
Actually, yeah, Wolf should be S tier.
Void B, Fire A, Storm, and Wolf S.
I should put fire above. I should put a void above fire.
Yeah,
On the
I think
fire
Void
one's
is
not
a
that
lot
good.
better than Fire. The Fire, it's still an infinite damage weapon, but it's not as good as the Void, which
And
is
it's- and Fire is not worth
Void
building.
Bow picture is on round 69.
But like, look at the buildable steps for fire. It's so. Why would you ever want to go through the hassle of building fire
Nice.
compared to all the other ones?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is true.
And Fire is
The
not as good
Fire
as Lightning, so
is
what's the
a
point of going for the
bitch
hassle?
up.
Wolf and lightning are the simplest to build, and they're just
I love
they're
the
the
Wolf though.
best
I fucking
save.
love
Yeah, they're
the
both
Wolf.
S
The
tier. They're
Wolf
both
Bell, I
S
feel
tier.
like, is
It's
the
easy.
coolest bell of them all.
I gotta say, this list is looking pretty good. We're pretty top sided. All of the wonder weapons are sitting pretty high on the list. Like the lower
the
tiers
one
are
thing I
pretty
have to
empty.
add
You
this though
should
right now.
see though. Like
So if you
should
think
see
about it
them
though,
this
the
time.
Thundergun, although it wasn't like in so many maps, it was reskinned in the Wind Staff and the wolf bow in some way.
The wind staff's
No,
not
they're
the
very
thundergun.
Even the
different.
wave
The
gun.
wind staff you have to aim. The thundergun you can
True.
shoot.
It's like a
and it will
directional
blow away a
thundergun.
horde.
Yeah.
The
But,
wave
like,
gun's
yeah.
basically the same thing, except for obviously the effect.
Yeah, the effect is very
Yeah.
different. All right,
True.
Mazmian/KT4.
S tier. Don't even at me.
S tier.
Nope. I put it in
Nope.
S tier.
It's S.
It won't move.
Yeah, I'll put it in
It's
S
a pain
tier.
in it's a pain in the ass to build a mass immune. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong, but I love
it's
everything
fine.
about
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
It
you're
is a
right.
good
And is
wonder
it
weapon.
worth it once
It's
you
infinite
build it?
damage as well.
I love how it looks. I love the reload sound effect. It's so much fun.
I don't want to farm while playing zombies. Every
It's
argument
so-
ever
I-
against Zetsubo, but like, bruh, Zetsubo's better than Grodkrovi. Don't
Farming.
even think about it.
What?
Oh my
This is
god,
not-
you
That's
just
I'm on
have to
board.
keep saying that
Borderline S
sentence.
tier. If it
You just
wasn't,
have to keep
if
saying
the
that
setup on
sentence.
Zetsubo wasn't so like difficult and the boss fight wasn't as boring, it's an S tier map. It's a great map, Zetsubo.
I love Zetsubo. Zetsubo is better than Garad,
I love
100.
it a lot more than Grod.
I like
Without
Garad better
question.
than
That's
I
Zetsubo.
like.
just smart
Well,
shit,
okay, you know what? This is from the maps tier list again. We're getting off topic.
we're
Point is,
getting off
Mass Immune is
topic.
great.
Yeah.
Alright. They're both good
Mark
maps. How
III?
about that?
3.
B.
B.
A.
It's not infinite
A.
damage. It
A
should
tier.
no. Don't
I can't put it in A. It's not
Yeah.
infinite
It's
damage.
not
A.
infinite
Oh, God,
damage. It
no.
shits
Put
out
it
by
in A.
like 50,
I
and
have
then
a ton of not infinite damage fucking weapons in A
same.
tier.
I can't put it
I
above
have-
an infinite damage weapon.
I
It's okay.
there,
It's not
yeah.
great.
I have
It's
it-
cool. It's very
next to the
cool.
Raygun Mark
No,
II,
I think
though.
it's an awesome like variant of the ray gun, but it's not
It
the
is a-
greatest in the world.
Actually, you know what?
Very awesome.
Actually, you know what? No, straight up, that's the fucking biggest gripe for me. Why I hate that it's called the Mark III. It doesn't even look like a goddamn ray gun. It doesn't say Mark III anywhere in the title of the gun.
It does. It doesn't say
bothers
ray
me.
gun
It
anywhere.
does
says
actually. It
MK3.
just
That
yeah.
bothers me so
It's
It's
much.
just
G-
one
G-
half. The only
something.
issue with it
GK
is one half of it's the Mark III. The other half is like a Gersh device effect thing.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
GZs.
The fact that you
It's
can
such
combine
a
them is
cool
cool.
weapon. I just feel like
is a-
MK3.
it falls off too early.
Yeah, if it was infinite damage, it's an S tier, easy.
Yeah,
But it's
exactly.
not.
Oh god.
Well, actually, it's
Forge-
probably an A tier.
Okay, all right.
even if it was infinite
Forge
damage.
Freeze now.
I've
tier.
never used this one,
D
if
tier.
I'm honest.
Okay.
I'll leave the fucking iDub talks to
Alright,
the
I got
nerds.
this.
I'm gonna say it's a high D, low C, somewhere in there. Like it can kill, but it's not the most like it's not effective.
The only thing you ever use this gun for is the points thing.
It's
if
really
you
not the
keep on
most
training
effective
zombies up,
killing,
you
so I
just
gotta go
tap
with
the
D.
trigger, and you can get infinite points till you run out of ammo because it doesn't kill the zombies, and you can just pack a punch it, redo the same shot again, and then buy the tickets, and on round 4 or 5, you can have about 40,000 points.
Round 4, yeah,
That's
but
what you
who
would
wants
do
to
if you
wait?
were
Who
fucking
wants to
pussy.
wait that long?
I'd
That takes
do that.
forever.
Yeah, I
Bro,
don't
you'd
even
be there for
bother.
like 40 minutes doing that. That would take
I'd rather just
forever.
grind out the
That
round.
sounds like I would rather wipe my ass with sandpaper than do that.
It's
Alright.
not. I just never used it. If I'm honest, I've seen it. I've meant to get it a couple times, but I always find I'm using my
you never
tickets on
go
other
for
things.
it. It's not the most effective. Like maybe you could convince me at the points, but even then, I'd just rather roll rounds. It's more
Yeah,
fun that way.
It's fair. It's fair.
So yeah,
What's the-
I've
what's the
never
next one?
used this, so I'm not
That's
gonna.
the,
Is it
that's
the
the
face?
face melter. That's a D tier. It's not good.
D.
Out of
I
all
agree.
the out of all the ray guns on Spaceland, it's the weakest by far.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it just makes the zombies. Actually, no, it doesn't even make their heads explode. I don't remember what this one. I've used it once.
Yeah,
And the one time I used it, I was severely unimpressed.
I used
It actually
a
turned me
while
off.
Back. It's really weird shooting it. It's not that great. It's not as good as what you would think it would be. And it's very
It's-
similar to the head cutter, I feel like.
It's easy to. It's similar to the head cutter, but the head cutter's better.
Yeah,
By a lot.
exactly.
So like, what's Discord? That's next.
Yep.
That's an A tier right there. That's an A tier.
Yeah, easy.
Discord is a
Yep, I
fantastic
agree.
wonder weapon.
Saves
so
your, it's
great-
saved your ass so
Great
many times.
for
and it's
the
such a cool
lockdowns.
thing. Making a zombie break dance,
And then it kills other zombies.
is awesome. It's so cool.
It's
And
like
its
a
double
little
pack is
Arnie
li-
kind
is
of.
even
it
better,
reminds me
too.
of. It's like a little Arnie in a way.
Well, similar,
Yeah,
but it's
I
not- it
really
doesn't
like the Discord. It's my first pick, pretty much always if I'm gonna go for a ray gun.
I'm
Yeah,
Shredder.
me too.
I'm Shredder all the way though. I say
What's
Shredder's A tier.
Shredder's B tier, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm going
It's
to
good.
D tier
It's
as well.
it's good. Don't get me wrong, but
The
there's nothing
Discord can
special
kill
about
a
it.
horde if you use it properly. The
Yeah,
Shredder can't.
The Shredder
do that as
doesn't
far as
really
I'm
do
aware.
anything.
The
It's
Shredder's
just an
more like
instant
if
kill
you're
gun.
stuck in a bad situation, you could just burst through that area.
Well, the Discord's better for that though, because you fire at the zombie right in front of you and it'll kill every. Actually,
But
to be
you
fair,
get
the
stuck
face
on
cutter is the best
zombies.
at that.
You get stuck on the
Yeah.
zombie in Discord.
True. So the face cutter is probably
But
the
it's
best
still
get out of the horde
the
weapon.
Discord destroys everything around it and then explodes, so anything even nearby dies. You can easily
It has its
walk out.
disadvantages. That's why it's an A and not an S. But
Yeah.
the shred. Don't get me wrong. The shredder is good. I just feel like it's literally an insta kill pistol, is what it is.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Nothing else to it. It looks
Exactly.
really cool when you kill a zombie, but there's no effect. It's just.
All right, acid rain. No
No,
question.
You missed the face
forgot
cutter there,
the
chum.
face cutter.
Oh yeah, sorry. I don't. I
head
just threw
cutter,
it into
head cutter.
fucking.
Oh, head cutter. My bad. Face melter head cutter.
Yeah.
My bad.
I say
I
So
B
yeah,
didn't,
tier.
head
never
cutter is another
used.
A tier. Head cutter is like the sliquifier on a good map.
Really? Wow, I say B tier.
It
My
will.
never used tier is so full now with all these IW guns.
I'm gonna start just throwing on like never. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that.
But the head cutter works exactly like the sliquifier. You blow up. It only works in one rotation though. So you know how the sliquifier is a chain reaction.
Mhm.
With this, it's only one. So you shoot a zombie, its head blows up, and any zombie within the vicinity, their
Yeah.
head blows up as well. So it's like it's a sliquifier chain reaction, but only happens in one round. So it's not as good as a sliquifier,
Yeah.
but it is almost as good as the Discord. It's just used differently.
Yeah.
All right.
All
This
right,
is
moving on to the rave
Acid
crossbows.
rain.
Acid rain S tier.
Is it
I
infinite
can't,
damage?
can't put it in S tier.
Is it infinite damage, Des?
Yeah.
It is infinite damage, but I
All the
can't put it-
crossbows are infinite damage.
I say S tier then too. Yeah.
I think it's
There's
S
one
tier.
thing keeping it from S tier, and that's the fact when I use it, I can't fucking see.
Oh.
I can't see
So
anything.
if you just build up a full 24 and then fire it at them,
The whirlwind
There's
does
no
the
point to
exact
see
same
it.
thing, and you can still see.
But
yeah,
whirlwind.
but it doesn't
out,
kill them
doesn't it?
instantly. The whirlwind.
The whirlwind? Yes, it
sucks
does.
them in. No, not this. It's not the same. This one
What?
insta kills them. The whirlwind just kind of like it sucks them in and it kills a bunch of them really quickly. But there's like one or two stragglers.
The whirlwind doesn't suck them in. The whirlwind is a vortex that goes forward and it blows them away. It doesn't suck any of them in.
Well, it blows them away. Same thing, but it doesn't do it instantly like
It
the
kills.
acid rain
Actually,
does.
it kills exactly as fast as it because I've done the same.
No, I've used
step
it a
with you.
million. Trust, I've done that. I know it. I know. Maybe I'm thinking of the other one, but like
You're
I
probably
just think
thinking of the
acid
Ben
rain-
Franklin
Possibly, yeah. The
'Cause
acid
I would
rain,
put-
I think, is right up there.
because I put the whirlwind at S tier, but the acid rain's in A tier.
The next one's the Ben
put whirlwind
Franklin,
in
right?
S
It
tier.
looks
That's,
like
Ben
it.
Franklin's a B tier. Ben Franklin's a
Wait,
C tier. I don't like the Ben
is
Franklin
this
at
the
all.
next one? Is this the Ben Franklin?
Looks like
Yeah.
it, yeah.
Okay. I can't tell. I say C tier. After
I mean,
thinking
I
it was going to
infinite
be really
damage,
good,
but
Des
Yeah, but
and
it's
I were
lame.
like, oh, the Ben
It's like a
Franklin's
lightning
the
bolt
good
in one
weapon.
little tiny spot.
yeah, I'm putting it in B because it's not the most
Oh, no,
effective.
this
Like,
is
it's
C.
definitely not.
Actually,
an
you know what?
effective
I'll put it
killing
in
weapon,
B
but it's
so I can put
infinite
the trap.
damage. You
I'll
can't
put it in
deny
B
that.
so I can put the Trap-O-Matic in C.
Okay, the Ben
Dude,
Franklin. When we were doing
Trap-O-Matic's
the
really
Easter
good, too.
egg, literally, I would
What?
shoot a horde of zombies on round like 20, and they didn't die instantly.
Yeah, Ben Franklin's not very good.
It's a wonder weapon.
It's
It
okay.
should be able to kill
Not great.
20 plus.
Well, it can. You just have to know how to use it. It's just not very good. It's
Yeah,
not.
the
It's nowhere
Trap-O-Matic's
near.
the same way. I'm gonna put the Trap-O-Matic in B as well. It's the
Trap-O-Matic-
exact
Trap-O-Matic
same.
C, just because
C for me
you
too.
need to have room to use it, and you have to set it up. Basically, like, it isn't just like a fire and forget weapon. You have to set it up.
Mm-hmm.
Which
a wonder
kind
weapon-
of like the
50.
harpoon upgrade from Leviathan.
Yes, but the harpoon
Trap-O-Matic
upgrade
around
already
50.
But the harpoon blows all the zombies away,
Yeah.
so you don't have to worry about setting the shit up. You set it up as you go. With the Trap-O-Matic, it doesn't do a lot of damage without the lightning effect.
No, it literally doesn't do anything without it.
So
on
it's
a
just-
high round, it won't even kill.
It's
so
just too
B
much.
tier.
It's just too much for a wonder weapon. It's a cool concept, don't get me wrong, which I feel like was mastered by the harpoon gun, but it's a C tier for me.
Alright, I'm gonna put the whirlwind at A. I love it. I don't think it's as good as the acid rain, but let's be clear, it does the exact same thing and kills them all, but in a different way.
Is it infinite
So-
damage? Yes or no, though?
Yes, it is.
Yes,
It's
it
the
is.
exact same
It's
thing.
it's basically like a harpoon thunder gun, same
Yeah,
kind of deal.
I've used it
My
before. I
favorite
just
wonder
don't use
weapon, the tutorial guide.
The tutorial guide.
I'm giving it A tier.
He can stop the whole game. The tutorial guide stops the whole game to explain shit to you. Look, that's pretty S tier right there.
E.
Right?
Or what about the Trap-O-Matic round 50?
That's yeah. Why? Like fucking why? You're retarded.
Round 50.
Round 50 S tier round.
Okay, so moving on to the Shaolin wonder weapons, even though most
Katana,
people don't
A tier.
think.
The swing I proved today.
Oh, the ones I choose.
It can get you to about 50 the katana, but then it has the effect as well that can go forever. Basically, it's just it only has 20 shots. That's the problem with it.
I
But
give
it's
Katana B
it's
tier.
so powerful.
It's a great one. It's so much fun.
Yeah, it's so much fun to use. It's
The double
the
pack
swing
thing.
alone can get you to 50. The double pack effect and
Just
the normal
being-
pack a bunch effect is so powerful on its own. So
And just the fact that you can only use it after you beat the Easter egg, and it's basically so it takes a lot of skill to actually get it to begin with. But then
True.
after that, it's 10,000 points at the beginning of the game. It's just,
Yeah.
I feel like it's the right price for a wonder weapon. I feel like it's a really good way to handle a wonder weapon.
yeah,
True.
I've
like
never used the
something that
nunchucks, by the way.
strong.
Nunchucks I just moved right into never
Nunchucks,
use.
I
I've
say
never
they're
used them.
B-tier. Nunchucks, I used them the first time I ever did the shot and shuffle Easter egg. Getting these
What?
is
You
a
ca- you-
pain.
Oh,
in
okay, you did the Easter egg to
fucking
get them.
ass.
But yeah,
No,
you
you
get
don't
them
have
once.
to do, you have to do a
but you get them
side
once,
Easter
you never have to
egg.
do them again.
You have to do a side Easter egg. You know, the nunchucks you have to do every single time. The
No, you
little
don't.
side
You do it.
Easter
I've
egg.
done it, and you do
Wait,
it once,
really?
and you have for every character forever.
Yeah, you do it
Wait,
once.
They're just in the
what?
box. They're in the box after that forever.
I
as
didn't
long as
know
you're
that
playing
because
by
I only
yourself.
did shell and shuffle once on Xbox. I
Yeah,
did the Easter
they're in the
egg and I
box forever
stopped.
after you do that Easter egg.
Seriously?
All right.
Yep.
I wish I would have
Pretty
known
solid.
that. These are B tier. This is C tier for the first time doing it. Just it's
Fair enough. I've never used them. I have
so
no idea how
annoying trying
good
to
they
get-
are. It could be as good as the sword. It could be not as good. I have zero idea.
They're decent. They're not amazing. It's
Yeah,
useful in the
I'd
boss
believe
fight,
it.
though.
I'd believe it.
Yeah, for the attack wonder weapon, I've never used it. Switched through and never used.
Moving on to the Mad. All right. Has
Mad.
anyone used the Mad other than me?
I have not used this gun actually.
All right, so
Nope,
it's just me.
that's
So I'll make this pretty snappy then. So this is a B tier wonder weapon. It is. I don't know if it's infinite damage. Actually, that's a lie. Yes, I do. So you can find different parts to upgrade it all across the map, which is really cool. I like that concept. So with its original shot drops off around round 30.
Jeez.
It starts off. You can kill whole hordes with just the base shot, but after that you have to. Whoop. Who just left?
Choppas.
Rip. Yeah, I'm sure he'll be. Oh, he's back.
There we go.
Hello?
Good job,
he's back.
Choppa.
Hello.
Oh man, just died.
But yeah, it's not really like after a little while you can't really spam the shot anymore because there's basically a big thing on the left. You can see it. It's like a wind-up mechanism on the left side of it.
Yeah.
The Mad. We're almost out of IW. There's like a wind-up thing on the left side that just takes forever to charge, and then it kills a whole horde infinitely. It's infinite damage. It's basically like a, it's like a ray gun that does infinite damage and it can kill your whole horde. It's cool. It looks nice, but just the setup you need for it is annoying. It's a box weapon, which is never good in my opinion, especially for what it is. And the fact that you have to basically charge up every shot when other wonder weapons can do the same thing, which is their base shot, is annoying.
Yeah, but instantly. Yeah.
It's not needed
But it
for
is
the Easter
cool.
egg, right?
It's a good design. I like the fact you can find different parts for it across the map. So it's B.
It's not needed
Alright.
for the Easter egg, correct?
Nope.
No, you don't
The-
need it.
the
I
Venom
beat,
X-
I beat the Easter egg before I ever
I have
used it.
one question about the Venom X, which will be a huge determining factor.
I've never
Is it
used
or
it,
is it
so.
not infinite damage?
I don't know. I've never used.
so.
I don't know if it's infinite
Oh,
damage.
shit.
I've used it before. It's in Custom Zombies 2.
I've used it on a custom map, not.
Yeah, don't go by a custom map.
Oh,
'cause
just
It
kidding.
There's
is
a lot
also
of
in,
times they're very different custom maps.
It's, if I'm not mistaken, it is from Infection.
Yeah, originally, yes.
Yeah.
It is for infection. It's extinction, not infection.
Extinction, yep.
Not Infection.
Infection is Burger Town, bro. Get it right.
Yeah. Sorry.
All right, moving on to the Entangler. I've used this a handful of times, and it's
D-tier. It's not the most effective killing weapon, but I do believe it is infinite damage, though.
won't put it in D tier because of the infinite. It's infinite damage with like an asterisk beside it because you have to pick
'cause
up another.
Yeah,
You have
exactly.
to. It takes
Kinda like
longer
the
and
jet
longer
gun.
to fucking. No, it's way better than the jet gun, but you basically have to shoot your laser beam. It has infinite ammo, but you have to shoot your laser beam thing at a zombie. It takes more and more as the rounds go on, like laser beam to make it turns the zombie into like a ghost, and then you can shoot that like an explosive projectile,
Yeah.
and that's infinite damage.
Okay.
It's just not the most effective killing.
It takes
weapon, that's
really
all.
long to kill.
I put the what is it, the Forge Freeze here as well. It's just not the most effective.
Oh, I put it in C just because it's really cool how you use it for like picking things up, like like the Half-Life gravity gun. That's kind of dope. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's not as useless as the other guns I have in D tier.
Yeah, it's not. It's borderline C tier, honestly.
It's low C tier for me. It's okay.
Off to the
Alright.
Kraken.
All right, BO4.
Kraken
A
is
tier.
A
You can
tier.
buy. You
Absolutely.
basically have infinite
The
damage.
only good
infinite
thing
ammo.
about Voyage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
honestly.
I
honestly,
love
it
the
is.
It's such a
Kraken to
cool
death.
gun.
It's one of the
fucking
reasons.
love it. It's like a fucking pirate cannon.
Yeah.
It's actually one of the reasons I hate Voyage so much because this is such a good wonder weapon, and the only place you can use it is on the garbage map that is Voyage.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
It's not
It really
infinite
is.
damage, but you can buy
So
ammo
fun,
forever,
though.
basically. So
It's
and
so
let's be
cool.
and Black Ops 4, the way it works is it drops up like the zombies' health max is at 11,000 around 36.
Yeah.
So any weapon that is good on 36 is good on
good
round
forever.
500.
Technically, it
right?
is infinite damage. Then, if we're going by just
Yeah.
statistics, technically it's infinite damage.
No, because it just knocks them back. It takes 2.
Oh,
shots
you're
to
right.
kill
Yeah,
a
you're right.
zombie.
I
It's
forgot
not
that.
technically infinite damage, but,
But
it
it does-
basically
But
is.
you
let's
have
be
a shit
real.
ton of ammo, and it
Let's-
is. I mean, it's a 2-shot. That's
Well,
not
I
like a
put
huge
this
deal.
above the Wonderwaffe is the only infinite damage weapon I have in B tier because of the 10 zombies limit. And let's be real, if you have a horde of zombies in your trap, would you rather have the Kraken or the Wonderwaffe? It's the
would
Kraken
kill
every
the
day
horde
for
with
me.
2 bullets
Kraken,
rather
yeah.
than
Exactly.
the Wonderoff would take
And
the
it,
rate.
I mean, it's just fucking sick.
It
It's
looks
like,
so
it's
good.
a fucking like pirate cannon, like on a
Yeah, it
fucking
is.
gun.
I
It's
It's
agree,
an
sick.
awesome
100%. All right, off to the what's the name?
Scorpion.
Of this? Scorpion gun.
It's
What's
this thing is the Wonderwaffe Mark II.
Death of
Don't even ask me.
Orion.
what's
I
it
put
called?
it in A
Des?
tier again.
What's it called?
The
Des?
Death of Orion
I'm putting it
or
B
the
tier.
Circuit Kiss when you pack a punch it. I
say
think it's
putting
A
it B
tier
tier.
because this is
A
kind of the
tier.
weapon you
High
should
B
use on a
tier
high
though.
round.
High B tier.
It's so good though.
I'm gonna honestly I
too.
feel like it's pretty underrated. It's kind of
It
a
is.
boring wonder weapon. Like it looks amazing, don't
I
get me
think
wrong.
it look just like by looks, it's fucking honestly the best.
Yeah,
It
reminds
looks
me of the
amazing.
Apocalypse Servant with looks, basically.
Yeah,
like,
true.
You're holding
And
a
for high
creature.
rounds, you need this gun for high rounds. This
Yes.
thing
Yeah.
it will sell
Oh,
the
yeah.
high rounds for you.
Whether you use it on zombies or not, or other, because I don't know how
Des,
much.
your
Like,
mic's
I
going
didn't
out.
know.
Yeah, leave and come back.
Technical difficulties.
There we go.
Whether you use it on high rounds or not for killing zombies or the Blightfather, it's
This
useful
thing
as fuck.
For
Like if you're
killing
just using the
Blightfathers,
rock-
there is nothing else in the entire game that kills
Just
Blightfathers.
suspends them in the air. It's the
If you
sickest shit ever.
spam it
So
at him,
cool.
it melts. If you just if
Yeah,
you
no,
knock
you
him
don't-
down
don't
and
use
then
the
just use
charge
the rocket
shots.
launcher, it destroys him. Like either way, like you.
If
this
you
thing
like
would be-
spam him not charging, like spam his little back warts, whatever the fuck that nasty shit
Back
is
warts.
back there, it melts him. There's
Like
nothing
egg
like
sacs
almost
or
nothing in the
whatever it's
game
called.
better.
All right, Magma Gat. A
I'd-
tier.
A tier.
A tier.
Yeah.
Definitely A tier.
No arguments there.
Infinite
Pretty much we're all in
damage,
agreement.
but it's not the weapon you're using for high rounds, but you could argue using this really effectively
It's
on high
just
rounds.
so cool. Everybody
I
takes
like
it
the
over
upgrade
to
quest,
Acid Gat
though.
for
It is
easy
a
Don't
bitch
damage.
to
forget that it absolutely melts Brutus as well.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
not many weapons that melt him in that map. He's like a tank in Blood of the Dead, which is how a boss should be. I think he's a lot better in Blood of the Dead than he was in Mob. Mob, he's just fucking paper mache. You hit him with one shot of the Blundergat, he's down. It takes a lot
Fucking
more
throw
to take him
paper
down,
airplane
which
on
is
him
how a
in Mob,
boss
he's
should
fucking
be.
dead.
Like, he was just an annoyance in Mob. In that map, he's a challenge, and that weapon helps you kill him.
It is a bitch to get though.
Not really. I don't
They
find
like
that
the
hard.
upgrade quest. I
Fucking
find it
hate
enjoyable.
getting it.
The upgrade quest is not awful.
I do like
hate
the
getting it.
concept of like running from one side of the map to the other is really cool. Honestly, it's just
I just
you
don't
have
like
to
running
stay
across
I
the
hate
catwalk,
about it.
honestly.
I hate the catwalk
That's what I hate
part.
about it.
But the coolest part
The
is like
cat-
you just throw the Blundergat in like a machine that just compresses it.
Which is cool, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Alistair's Annihilator, A tier again.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
the only
B
thing-
tier.
it's infinite
Yeah.
I go
damage.
straight B tier.
The only thing that holds it back from S tier is the randomness of the effects. Because you like one thing that bothered me when I had 100 boss fight is it's like you might get the green one where it sucks or it shrinks them, or the fire one which kills them very efficiently as well. The window one is a little efficient, but it's still a little slow, and the yellow like one that kind of like
That
just
one-
makes
that
them
one kinda
ignore
stinks.
everything.
That's the worst one.
It's infinite damage, but it's annoying because it
Takes
kills
so
them
long to
very
kill them.
slowly. Yeah, exactly. So that's
I
what
just
holds it
hate
back.
I think
map.
it's just an awesome wonder weapon though. I mean, it has
the way you get it,
underrated
like,
because
four
the map is
different.
not
When you upgrade
like-
it, it has 4 different effects in one gun. I think it's
Getting
fucking
the
sick.
gun is annoying. The map sucks.
The map does not suck. It's
honestly.
meh.
map-
It's a
I
meh
do
map.
not
It doesn't
like this. This
suck.
is my least
It
favorite
doesn't
map
suck.
of
It's
all
the
Black
cast.
Ops 4.
It's
It's
mid
half
tier.
hurt
It's like
this
C
map.
tier.
Yeah, it's a C tier. It's exactly.
Yeah,
it is like
it's
the,
just like
it's the
Rev.
epitome
It's a
of C
perfect
tier.
right in the middle map.
And honestly, how cool is it walking into the study and you just have a fucking weapon in the display case and you can get that weapon? That's dope.
Awesome.
Just by
awesome.
opening the case, so cool.
I guess.
Yep.
Really cool way to
enjoy
get
the
a wonder
upgrade
weapon.
It's
process
that
of
hard
this
to
weapon,
get.
so.
It's not.
You know what?
that
I would
bad
go
to
as
get.
far as to say one of the coolest ways to get a wonder weapon. Just that it's in a display case you can
It's
open
one
with a
of the
code
few,
around the
like,
map.
It's cool.
bits of
It's just so
atmosphere in the
tedious and
map.
annoying.
Well, no, if you know where the symbols are, you find 3 of them and then you guess the last one. I do that every time I play.
Because they don't randomize, so you only need 3. But yeah, on to the gauntlets.
I feel like we
Again,
can go
this
through
guy
this
up
pretty
first,
quick.
Gaia weapon
A
guide.
tier.
Honestly,
A-tier.
these are all pretty much A tier for
Yeah.
me.
I'd
The
say they're all A
Charon
tier.
is
I'd say they're all
S
A
tier.
tier.
I can't put the Karen in S tier because I suck with it, but they're all A tier.
Yeah. The
I suck
other
with
the
it
other
as
2
well,
are both
but-
A tier as well. So.
Actually, you know what? I would almost put the Oranos in
I
S
would
tier.
put Ornos in S tier, honestly.
Yeah,
I
I'm gonna
think
put the Ornos
I'm
in
gonna
S
do
tier.
that.
All mine are A
That thing
tier.
is disgusting.
I'm gonna keep it in A. Honestly, it's great. I
Ornos
think
is
it's
so-
borderline S though.
It's
Honestly,
so
borderline.
ammo efficient, and it just fucks zombies.
It really does.
I
And
think
don't
it's really
forget,
interesting
if
how
you
it's,
run
like,
Blood Wolf
different
Bite with
style
these
weapons.
guns, they're broken. Like they're
Yeah, they are,
flat
straight
out
up.
broken.
I need to try that. You've told me about it, but I
What?
haven't tried
Try
it.
what?
I need to try it. Blood Wolf Bite in the modifier
Alright.
slot with the gauntlets.
I think they're
And
Because
really
it refills
interesting
the
how
whole
it's like
thing. It's
it's
ridiculous.
not like a gun. How most of these usually are. Besides,
I
like,
think the
It's
gauntlets are awesome.
really cool. They
It's
fit the
interesting,
map
yeah. They
perfectly.
fit the map
They're a
perfectly.
great like kind of like
Well, you
arguably
can't-
reskin of the staffs.
You
so.
can't like the staffs if you make the argument that you don't like the gauntlets because they're not guns, because then it makes no
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, it's the
Ancient
same with the
Evil
bows. It's the same with the
is
servos.
so
man.
slept on.
I-
Ancient
it
Evil
really
like
is.
the
Ancient
top
Evil
seven
is
or
such
eight.
a good map. Oh my
A lot
god.
of,
Top
most,
7 or
from
8
what
map
I
for
see,
me.
most people
Definite.
like agree on this map being a pure like.
Yeah,
pure
it just was
S
at the
map.
end of a game. It was
It's
just
like
at
a
the end of a
high-
game that
People
was
say
very
this is the
disrespected,
Dragon Rock of
unfortunately.
Black Ops 4.
Yeah.
It really is
It's like a
honestly.
high A
Well,
tier
no,
for
I'd
me.
say 9 for that,
Little-
but you could argue this one for me.
The
But we're gonna get off
replayability
topic.
isn't up there with like Origins and shit, but it's like high A tier.
Absolutely.
Alright, for this, the first ray gun here, I haven't used it enough to be able to rank it, honestly.
Oh, I have.
Number,
That's-
which
Which
one?
one-
Is this? This is the
Which one is
I don't
that?
even know.
number,
Is
not
that-
number. I meant letter. Is this the?
Is that the
Y?
like shotgun one? Is that the like shotgun one?
I'm gonna tell you them
Who's
right now.
orange?
It's BBAB. That's my opinion on the next 4 on the ray gun upgrades. Because the electric one has infinite ammo. Actually, you know what? The electric one might be A.
Which one's
Electric
which
one
one's
doesn't
which?
do damage though. It doesn't do
Yeah,
nearly as
you
much
know what?
damage as the rest
No,
of them.
no, yeah, B. So it's B. Just because the infinite, you can't sleep on infinite ammo. That's just
Yeah.
such a good
yeah,
thing.
you
The
cannot,
dual
it's
wield
insane.
ray guns, they look the best. They're
But
so
they-
cool to use, but they're
They
not very
fucking
great.
run out of ammo. Like
The orange one, even just like
motherfucker.
the single shot destroys zombies.
That's
If you use
A.
the charge shot, Jesus Christ,
The
That
it's
one's
over.
A,
orange
yeah.
B.
Rest
The
in
rest are all
peace,
B
those
tier.
zombies. It does what the rocket launcher can do. It doesn't have the ammo the rocket launcher has, but it does what the rocket
Mine-
launcher can do.
Mine in order from like you see them at the bottom in order A and then B B B.
Actually, you know what? The pink one's C tier. It's just a shotgun. It's kind of boring, and the spread is so bad. I've actually been right up to a zombie and fired it and missed just because the spread just goes away,
Ow.
and it's like, okay, nice.
I think you're just shit at zombies.
It's possible.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
think that was
Yeah.
your fault,
I
man.
guess so.
All right, for the Tundra gun,
There
that's
never
are
used
two
it.
of them by accident. That is my bad.
I-
I've never used either of them.
Wow.
It's I've never used either of them. Yeah, it's an A tier weapon. It's a beast. I don't know what else to say. This
I have
gun
never
can
used
carry
it
you to
either.
I'm
around
putting it in
100.
B tier just because I hate it.
It can carry you to 100, no problem. This gun, it's infinite
I just
damage.
don't like
it's an
it. It's
absolute
fucking
beast.
lazy. It's fucking lazy.
It honestly is. It really is, but it's a beast, and I can't deny that. So.
And then this fake ass Wonderwaffe is going right to like C or
D.
D tier.
D.
I put it in D.
It
I've
can kill very
It can
efficiently.
kill,
That's
but
the
it
only
ruins
wonder
the name of the
weapon
Wonder
on
It's
tag
a
that I've
shit-
used.
It's a really
I'm putting it in C tier.
downgrade from the Wonder Weapon or from the original Wonderwaffe. Like it kills like Deadwire does, but it's like fuck, dude, you've got a
looks so
Wonder
weird,
Weapon right
too.
here. I don't mind the look of it, honestly. I
I
kind of
hate
like that because they're kind of
Fucking
combining the look of the Scavenger and the Wonderwaffe together.
Walmart
but it's
brand
just a shit
Wonderwaffe.
execution of a Wonderwaffe.
it
Walmart
looks
brand
like a
Wonderwaffe.
steampunk Wonderwaffe.
Yeah, it really is.
Okay,
It's not
honestly,
very good.
I'm putting this thing in detour because D
Detour.
tier. Because I'll paint you a picture here. I still haven't learned tag completely. I know the map ish, but I don't know how to do most of the shit on it. I'm not saying it's a bad map. I just haven't played it a lot.
Yeah, you said that in the
So-
other one.
So I have this is the only wonder weapon on there other than the ray gun that I've used. So I'm gonna paint a picture for you here. I have a KN-44. It's round like 17 or 18. I'm just like basically going for a high round, screwing around on the map trying to learn it. And I have a ray gun and a KN-44. All right. And I get this thing out of the box, and I'm like, oh, bet. And I switch my double papped KN-44, and I regret that within almost 5 minutes because this thing cannot kill nearly as fast as that thing could.
Yeah,
it's
a D tier.
It can kill, but it doesn't kill like a normal weapon. So
it just sucks.
It literally just
so disappointing.
Pulled its pants down and rubbed its nuts on the wonderwaffe's face.
Just keep the wonderwaffe. Don't add a fucking spring scope to
you're
it.
trying to make it.
If you're gonna change the wonderwaffe, at least make it good. Don't make it a fucking.
But they did a
Exactly.
good job with the thundergun. The thundergun looked amazing. It sounded amazing, and then they made it upgrade for the thundergun, which is so cool. And then they just went like, oh, we're just gonna throw the wonderwaffe in the trash and just make it look like shit.
It's literally.
I do like the moving part on the front. I do like the spinning thing on the front though. That does look cool. I'll give it that.
No, like I think the design of it's pretty cool because they're basically combining the scavenger and the wonderwaffe. It looks cool, but in execution, it's fucking
awesome.
useless.
Is
It can
also
kill,
made by
it's infinite
Coffin?
damage, but like Jesus, dude, it's so bad.
I've
the
just
story
been
behind it
staring
still
at the
built by
void bow
Coffin
around
or no?
69 gameplay
I
the
don't
whole
know the
time.
story of it. All right, that's all the
69
wonder
guys.
weapons.
Well, hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the podcast.
They probably didn't.
Feels like there
Yeah,
should be
there's no
more.
fucking
Feels like
way
it
they
feels like
did.
we didn't. It feels like we missed wonder weapons, even though I know we didn't.
We did.
Yeah.
Well, it's because there's the World War II ones, like the Tesla gun. Because I could easily rank.
I don't know
them.
anything about any
we're
of
not
those.
But I wouldn't
World War
put them in
II.
because like
Never used,
I
never
haven't
used,
used
never
like
used,
I've
never
used like
Everybody
4 or 5
ignore
of those
Des at
weapons,
home
man.
right now. He is going on a rant about how World War II zombies was good.
That's not what I said. I said I
Hey,
used like 4
He
of the
can't say
wonder
that.
weapons
He
in the
actually
game.
won't say that because I'd bully him.
Wonder weapons, anyone? Yeah.
I think the final rank is an awesome map, but other than that, the game is just fucking garbage when it comes to zombies.
Yeah. What about Advanced Warfare?
I haven't played
Have
it.
wonder weapons.
I'd give it a
It's a
chance.
very difficult game, though. It's very difficult. I can tell you that.
I
But I gotta
played the
say,
first
after
map
the,
about twice, and I never touched it again. I'm gonna be honest.
It's different.
I
It's
never
very
played
different.
Advanced Warfare Zombies, really. At all.
Neither-
Alright, but
neither
we're
have I.
completely off topic, so let's end this bit.
Yeah.
Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe.
It
And we'll
didn't.
catch you in the next podcast.